welcome to the Pioneer Sports Report. I'm Ryan Zoot, and this is Richard Mead. Spring sports are underway, and before the teams went on spring break, there was a little bit of action from some of the teams. I know the Big Rapids soccer team had 2 games and had 2 big wins, and they're expecting a good season this year, and it looks like they're off to a great start, scored 11 goals in 2 games, and they have high expectations this year. They have 2 of their top players back that missed all of last year. And Hannah Davis, watching her against Grant, and she was just flying out there, had 3 or 4 breakaways and just was able to blow by the defenders and use her speed and skill, and had 4 goals in the game. So I think they have a good season ahead of them. And CCA baseball and softball was also underway last week, and I know you were at their games against the Pine River JV team. What did you see?
Yeah, both teams looked pretty good. Softball is definitely going to rely on their hitting more. They have a couple of young pitchers, so I mean, with no junior varsity squad for either CCA team, they have to use the players that they have and the players that want to play. But for Pine River baseball, their first game was a Mercy win, 20-5. And their bats look good, but I definitely think they're going to be relying on their pitching this year going forward.
And that was CCA that had that win, 20-5 win?
Yep, CCA baseball, yeah. Detroit Tigers started their season 2-0, a couple of shutout wins, and I want to talk a little bit about what you saw in the first 2 games?
Well, it's hard to get an accurate gauge just 2 games into the season, but you have to like what you've seen from their offense so far and pitching. Yeah. 2 shutouts in a row, I mean, that hasn't been done in a long, long time, and their bats seem have gotten off to a good start. Yeah. I mean, it's the Minnesota Twins. They were in the basement last season, finishing in last place in the Central, so it's hard to get like that accurate gauge, but you need to get these wins that could come in handy later in the season when you're battling the Indians and the Royals and the White Sox. So yeah, it's been a good start so far, and we'll see if it can continue. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the addition of Jonas Cespedes, in my opinion, is going to only help their batting lineup. More power on that team. But definitely pitching has been a question mark in these first couple games. A couple of great outings from David Price and from Anibal Sanchez, and Joe Nathan getting his first save of the year in the first game. I know that's been the biggest question in everybody's head is whether or not he's going to perform well this year after having a great career. But in my opinion, I just don't want him to turn into the next Jose Valverde.
And they have Jose Iglesias back. He went 4 for 4 on Wednesday, and that glove is golden, man. He can really pitch it in the field, and he's fun to watch.
Absolutely. All right, guys, well, thanks for joining us again on Pioneer Sports Report. Make sure to pick up a copy of the Pioneer to catch up on local athletics, and we'll catch you next time.